Well, the first thing we all think of, and it's kind of like in sports, everybody wants to see the big play. Well, I think the first thing we all think of is recruiting new industries. It's kind of like the big play, the 90-yard touchdown or the slam dunk. And it's important, and it will always be important. And we have the Economic Development Commission and some other things in place, the Chamber of Commerce, to help that happen. And I think we need to do whatever we can to help them do their job and to do the best they can. The next thing is promoting and supporting the existing businesses that we have in Davis County. And I think sometimes we don't do as good a job of that as we should. In fact, I've mentioned before, we're not known as a business-friendly city and county for small businesses when they're new businesses coming into town and businesses that want to expand. And we need to address that issue. We need to address it head on. Some of it, I think, is people have a misunderstanding of what, for example, what the planning and zoning, what their job and their role is, and we need to. But some of it is not just perception. We have some problems with small businesses wanting to expand. They run into roadblock after roadblock. And I alluded to that a little bit a while ago. In downtown area, I think we're tightening the zoning rules down so tight that it's really difficult for people to go downtown and build and start a business. The next thing, and it's kind of a longer term approach, and I think that's education. I think we need to do whatever we can do to make it easier for our students to get a college degree. We need more citizens that have a college degree, but also oftentimes people stay in the town where they receive their degree, and we'd like to keep some of those young people here. And last but not least, we can't forget our agriculture community. Year in, year out, I think they represent over $100 million in business for the county. I heard the other day that I think last year we did over 130 million in business. So we need to again do what we can to make it easy for them to run their businesses, the small farms, the family farms, and to prosper. So we need to kind of make sure that we're not getting in their way, and because I basically believe that most of the new jobs are going to come to this area from existing businesses and family farms. And so we need to do everything that we can do to make it easy for them to prosper. We need to get out of the way is one of the things we need to do, and keep our laws and rules and regulations as friendly as we can make them.
You had mentioned planning and zoning and how some of that's perception. There are some changes to be made, but what are some other ways that as you said, you can get out of the way of existing businesses to help them better prosper in Davis County?
Well, most of it just comes down to the rules and the laws that they have to follow whenever they want to expand their business. Sometimes they just want to make for example, they want to make a small change, but in what happens, it costs them too much money to make that small change, so they don't make it. They may want to expand just a little bit, but by the time all the rules that they have to follow, by the time they do all those things, it's prohibitive and they don't do it, so they don't make the expansion.